the Grey Man does whatever a Grey Man can. Can he make a comic feed? Yes, he can. He just did. Watch now, a video from Grey Man. A video from Grey Man.
Hey there everybody! It's the Grey Man here again with a daily bloggy, a bloggity blog, bloggity blog, bloggity blog, bloggity blog, bloggity blog, bloggity blog. It's blogging time! Welcome, Grey Maniacs, to another one of my daily blogs. I hope you're all having a great, amazing day. And let's get on with some comic books. And this one, box number 2 now. Box number 2. It's not that full. It's about 4/5 full, I'd say. It's got Batman in it. It's got some old Batman in it. So this one goes out to Matilda Gothica, my lovely friend from Israel. She asked me to show some Batman books, and it just so happens that Box 2 has some Batman in it. Talking of Matilda Gothica, do you know that we have a contest going on? Me and Matilda, we have a 1,500 subs contest. So I need to get 1,500 subs on my channel. Matilda needs to get 500 on her channel. I've got two prizes. So when she gets to 500, you'll get, whoever wins gets like a dozen comics that I'll choose from my doubles and that. And when I get to 1,500, another person will get 12 comics when I hit that target. All you've got to do is next time you make a video, which you know, if you're a content creator, next time you're making a video, just at the end say, oh, by the way, I want to shout out the following channels. Mention me and Matilda's channels. Say how awesome we are. Tell them about how grey-mazing my videos are, and you know how awesome Matilda's videos are, and then at the, put our links in the bottom of the description, and put an end screen on with a little wind like I do at the end of my videos, just shouting us out, just telling people to come and sub us up. And when Matilda hits 500, everyone who's done that will get put in a draw to win a pack of 12 comics from me. And when I get to 1,500, same again for my channel. People will get, whoever shouted out my channel will get put into the draw. So yeah, there's not many people doing it. There's lots of people making videos still, and it wouldn't cost them more than 5 minutes of their time to add us as a shout out on their videos. So hopefully some more people will do it. But yeah, I don't think they will. I think people have their little niches inside the comic community. Though it's overall a very very nice community, but I think people get stuck in their little, not cliques necessarily, because it's not against other people. Just you happen to have people who follow you, you happen to follow them, and you find there's lots of other channels you don't get a chance to look at so much, and they probably have the same thing. They're friends who comment on that kind of thing. It's nothing. But anyway, not people don't always get time to watch all the videos because there's so many videos. But yeah, anyway, let me just let's get to the meat of this video. So it's Sunday today, Father's Day. I just rang my dad to wish him a happy Father's Day. Didn't bother buying him a card because I'm cheap now and I've not left the house, and I just don't I don't see the benefit of cards. Just a waste of money. Comics, on the other hand, the comics are not a waste of money. Comics are an essential necessity. Oh yeah, and also my brother just texted me. He said apparently he's got an email saying that my company are going to start running coaches again from July the 1st. So I'm assuming that means they'll be called into work from that date. So good, hopefully. Got another week off though, which is also nice. Well, not a week off, of course. I don't know, they might even call me into booking tickets in advance, but I've not heard anything yet, and it's Sunday, so I might be getting tomorrow anyway. But yeah, anyway, let's just show you some comics. Oh yeah, also because it's Sunday, I'll be doing my podcast today. High Speed Hangover Podcast, show number 351. Complete with tracks chosen by the randomizer, complete with the double of the day, and from Russia with metal, poetry corner, of course, which is everybody's favourite part of the show. But so if you dig heavy music, the link will be down below to basically just to go and check it out. Let's show you some Batman. These aren't even my oldest Batman. Why? I'm not quite. Oh, I think my oldest Batman are in another box actually. This is the more. Yeah, This is the big run of Batman. Let's show you some Batman and shut up about it. I don't know if I showed this one recently as well. I'm a bit concerned that I might have showed it recently. I don't remember now. I don't think I did. I think it was the other box of Batman. And even then, when I say recently, it wasn't that recent. I think she's called Tarantula. Something spidery anyway. I'm sure she's something spidery. Oh, she's got... Oh, I say... I like the attention to detail given in the background, just around here. The background around, yeah. Not really. I tried to show you her bum. Look at her bum. Woohoo! God, blimey, you could crack a walnut between those cheeks. Anyway, and just a nice Batman cover here with a bloke there in a wheelchair. I think that could be Tim Drake's father. Yeah, because that's Tim Drake there. The Robin. Yes. Let's pretend that nothing was ever said about bottoms. We don't go into that kind of thing on this channel. This is a serious channel. We'll have no frivolity here, if you don't mind. Anyway. Maxi Zeus. You don't get enough Maxi Zeus in Batman anymore. Maxi Zeus is fun. He thinks he's the Greek god Zeus, and he runs a criminal organisation, a mob gang, all based on the Greek civilization. Can't beat a bit of that, if you ask me. I'm not too sure what this lady's name is. I think she's probably a one and done character, or not shown that often in the comics. She was quite cool though. Steel claws, throttling Batman with a chain. Yeah. Gets my vote. Crash and Burn. Or introducing Crash and Burn. Well, a couple of arsonists. I reckon there are a couple of arsonists, a couple of ne'er-do-wells, a couple of rapscallions, rogues and scoundrels, cads even. Just generally not very nice people, I'm guessing. Fire, I sent you to burn. I'll see you burn. Burn, burn, burn. Not as in John Byrne. It's Doug mentioned Jim Aparo, but there's flames, there's burning going on. Anyway, Black Mask. Black Mask. The Fiend. The fiendish Black Mask. Roman Sionis, I think his name is. Metalhead! Metalhead, he was another one and done villain. I kind of like him because he's called Metalhead. He's just daft, his weapon is like, above him spikes on his knuckles, he's got like a flail attached to his helmet that he swings, he bangs his head and this flail whip with a spike on the end. Yeah, it's it's borderline stupid, let's face it, but you know. And then the next week, after Metalhead tried his hand at offing the old bat, Headhunter had an attempt. Headhunter! He's a bit of a punk by the looks of him. He's got filed teeth, he's got a Mohican, he's got a gun! And he's hunting for Batman's head. He fails. As everyone fails who goes after the bat. Well, pretty much everyone fails. Bane had a fair old crack at him. And here's Tim Drake and Azrael. Jean-Paul Valley, I believe his name was. This is the worst ever depiction of Killer Croc. I think this is a key though. I don't know though. Is that when Bane first showed up in? Or is it the Rat Catcher? No, I don't think it is. I can't remember. I'm sure it's a key of something. First appearance. I could be mistaken. But is it my imagination or is Killer Croc wearing a syrup in this one? Did he have hair when he first showed up? I don't think he ever had hair, did he? But here he's got like a wig on. He's wearing a syrup. It looks like he's wearing a syrup anyway. That's Cockney rhyming slang, don't you know? A syrup of figs. Wig. Yeah. And he just... Oh, I don't know. I just do not dig that picture, that cover art, and especially Killer Croc. Anyway, this doesn't make much sense either when you look at this one. Unless Riddler's got venom in him. I reckon Riddler's been venomized. Because look, he's holding Batman in one hand off of a clock face, which is... And this is not really an ideal position for Riddler to be in anyway. He's hardly an acrobat. Hanging off clock faces and swinging from walls and whatever, and being that high up is just not really conducive for his fighting style, which is mainly run away quickly and trying to get beaten up by Batman. But yeah, I reckon he must be venomized in that one. He's looking pretty buff anyway. Yeah, I think it could be. And then because this is when Bane starts his campaign, I believe. This must be where the breakout from Gotham happened, from Arkham rather. Because these look like some escaping lunatics, and there's a pretty cool Batman there. All cape's just frothed out. It's frothed out, and it's. Is this actually Jim Aparo cover, or is it just interior art? I don't know. It's looking. It doesn't look like the old Brave and the Bold. Maybe it's different inking style or something like that, or maybe it's somebody else has done the covers. Right. Dougment and Norm Breyfogle on this one. The old Mad Hatter, Jervis Tetch. Whoever this cover artist is, gives Batman's cape some strange undulations. Very interesting. And here he is again. Kelly Jones is the artist on this cover. I think he did the other ones as well. Oh, yeah, and there's a signature on that one. Yeah, Kelly Jones. I can't see the signature on this one. But from the big ears that he gives the bat, I thought he gave the big ears. And also the strange looking cape. Oh, I didn't notice. I didn't notice that. So this one is just, I'm sure that's when he broke out of Arkham. But then this one, the actual official Nightfall starts. See, Nightfall #1. This is when the bat gets broken by Bane. Yeah, so anyway, back to this cover. Kelly Jones. And then, part 5. Oh, so he's crossing over with Detective, I'm sure. And he's facing off against Scarecrow. And Joker in a box. Joker in a basket. Right, oh. A rather fetching looking... Poison Ivy, Pamela Isley. Let's go into butt cam. No pretending. Yeah, it's not quite as powerful a butt as that other lady. I think she's called Tarantula, that other lady, but I could be wrong. But, but Poison Ivy, she's poison. She kills people. She kills men. How have they made her into almost like an anti-hero now? Sure, because she's shacked up with Harley, who's also a psychotic murderer. Must be a murderer. She hung around with Joker. Joker murders everybody. A drop of a hat, it'll kill someone. So there's no way that Harley is not blinking at least an accessory to multiple murders. But because she's popular, she's suddenly an anti-hero. Anyway, that's not how it works. Heroes do good deeds. Okay, there can be a redemption for people, but people who are blinking outright murderers, multiple murderers, should be in prison for a long time before they're allowed to have their redemptions. Anyway, Batman's looking a bit worn out on this one, a little bit frantic and frenetic, just like the ghost of Jason Todd is willing him to urging him on to kill Joker, or at least punch out his smile. Knock his smile right out of his head. Right, that was number 9. Then something happens in number 10. And then in number 11 of the Nightfall series, 497 of Batman, late July 93. Is it really 93? I didn't realise it was as late as that. You thought it would never happen. The breaking of the Batman! Right, it's what you thought it could never happen, not you thought it would never happen. You thought it could never happen. The breaking of the Batman. The Batman's been broken by Bane. He won't be able to get his money back now when he takes him back to the shop. He'll be saying, no, you broke it. It wasn't broken when you bought it. You have to keep it now. No, that's silly. A rather interesting looking Catwoman there. A bit frumpy-ish. Bit of junk in the trunk. Yeah. Like it really matters. And as for Bane, what the hell? What the hell? He's got muscles that don't even have names for them. It's like... Yeah. That's just crazy, man. That Venom does strange things to people. Yeah. He's less human, more mountain. Nightfall's carrying on. So, already must be John Paul Valley taken over. Azrael's taken over. He's already started changing the uniform to be more like Azrael. He's got these seriously bad looking gloves on. And I'm assuming he's jumping on the guy in the wheelchair must be Tim Drake's father, I'm guessing. He was the only character in a wheelchair around that time. So that's not good. Alright, and Nightfall 19, Batman 500. It looks like Azrael has fully adapted his costume to become Azbats. And he's taken out Bane already. All them muscles didn't do you no good. All it took was a guy who hears voices in his head from Saint Dumas. And he took you out with his crazy bat costume. Did I make this the last one? Oh, actually, I just realised. Stupid me. I'm off for a couple of minutes. Let's have some words from our sponsors.
AAU USA, AAU Shoes, AAU Superstar versus the Sinister Soul in A Race for Life. Without the miracle medicine, Tommy will die, but what is the life of a mere boy to the Sinister Soul? The potion is mine. I'll use it to bring the world to its knees. Not even AAU Superstar can catch me now. Never fear, ma'am. I'll win the race against time and the Sinister Soul. No one can outrun the AAU Superstar. Curses! Hold your tongue, Sinister Soul. In my AAA shoes, I've shown you, Sinister Soul, that your evil power is no match for my supernatural strength. Oof! And so, groan, I'm a total failure, a lost soul. If the shoe fits, Sinister Soul, wear it. Thanks to you, Superstar, and your AAU shoes, I'll be on my feet in no time. Wear AAU shoes and be a superstar. Imported by Intermark Shoe Company. Available at fine department shoe and specialty stores everywhere. A division of International Seaway Trading Corporation, Cleveland, Ohio, 44113.
Okay, I'm back. Make sure you pick up your AAU shoes from all good stockists. And here's Batman 501. We now have Night Quest, the Crusade. This is where Batman tries to find his friend, his therapist, who was helping him to walk again. Tried to get him to help to walk again. He fell in love with her. Sondra, her name was. Can't remember what her surname was now. I keep thinking Sondra Locke, but I think that's I'm pretty sure that's an actress who Clint Eastwood was married to for a while. So I don't think it's Sondra Locke. It's something or other. Kinsolving? Is it Sondra Kinsolving? I can't remember now. But yeah, he was after her. She had healing powers, and she ends up healing him, but gets regressed to like a childlike state afterwards because her brother or half brother, adopted brother, I think it was, he was a bad guy. He could use her powers in combination with his powers for bad, to kill people, at a distance. Yeah, interesting stuff. Right. Yeah, Batman took on a form of, I don't know, was it Lord Hemingway or something Grey? Lord Hemingway Grey or something like that, maybe. I'm not too sure now. But he took on this idea and he went around trying to find Sondra. Yeah. But in the meanwhile, Azrael Bat was being completely draconian and violent in his crime-fighting ways. He'd alienated Robin, and just generally being a little bit of a bad good guy. Right. Yeah, not too sure. It's another, I would say, not most flattering picture of Catwoman. I like the reams of black hair, but something about her face makes she looks a bit old in the face, and it was just a couple and I don't know. She looks unathletic, I would say. She's like a bigger Catwoman, like plenty of cushion to do some pushing, that kind of thing. Chunky. She's a chunky cat. She's one of them big pussy tats. Right, with her whip. And she's basically having a discussion with Asbats, probably saying, you're a bit rough, mate. Control yourself. You're not the real Batman. That kind of thing. And this is Abattoir, I believe, who Batman ends up letting die. He doesn't kill him, but he's like, I think he was like hanging over a furnace, a great big bubbling cauldron of molten lead or something like that, and he's like, help me up, and Batman just turns away and walks off, and then there's like, ah, sizzle, 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 and Abattoir was dead. His raison d'etre was that he believed that he would gain power by, I think, eating his relatives. I think that was his idea. So he was like kidnapping his relatives and eating them. Mind you, don't knock it till you tried it. I wonder what my brothers and sisters will taste like. No, I don't wonder that at all. So here we go, 506, Night Quest: The Crusade, and here is another Kelly Jones Batman perching on a chimney stack with a cloak that goes on for miles. Look at that. It's a bit too much cloak. His eyes are red as well. Has he turned into a vampire? I think that's enough comics. Make sure to pick up your AAU trainers, or what do you call them in America? I don't know, what do you call them? Just shoes. Sports shoes. I'm sure you got a name for them in America. We call them trainers over here in the UK. Athletic shoes. Pumps? No. I don't know. I'm sure you've got a different word for them. But you know them shoes that you wear when you're running and doing sports. Make sure you buy yours from AAU, because, you know, they're sponsoring the show, obviously. Yeah, I'm out of here. Less Bigly channel shout out. I haven't got one prepared. Ooh, that's me thinking. That's my thinking face. Did you not know that? I'll find a smaller channel, a less Bigly channel, and I shall put the link at the end, and it'll be down below as well. And I might even do a jingle if you're lucky, because I know you love your jingles. Right, I'm out of here. I shall be back tomorrow. Until that time, may all your news be good news.
Okay, change of plans. Since it's Father's Day, I'm going to put a link instead to my dad's podcast, Catman Jack's 50s Hop. It's a rock and roll podcast. The link should be in the corner there. Go and have a listen. Listen to some 50s rock and roll music. And me and my dad play some tunes. And yeah, cheers. Happy Father's Day.